Hey Jonathan, my name is Seleni McGregor. I'm with Leadvine Marketing. I work with small business owners across the state. Was just doing some research on businesses in your area. Came across your company, Daytona, and it really just stood out to me. So I put together a quick custom video for you, just a few minutes to show you a couple of insights about your online presence, specifically how you are stacking up against your competitors. There's no sales pitch here, just pure value. So in this quick video, I'm going to give you 3 tips that you could do today to bring in more customers to your business and beat your competition online. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would she be doing this? What is in it for her? Oftentimes, most local business owners are just too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. So I've just found that by giving people an easy, free attack plan of things that they can actually do to impact their business for free, it's resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, hey, I like you, Seleni, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard, you can see I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve that could help your business, shoot me a message back, we can chat. Or even if at the end of this video, you simply want to take this free attack plan that I give to you and do it yourself, that totally works for me too. No pressure. So let me show you 3 things that will set your company above the competition. I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine, so I'll try to be as brief as possible. So the 3 things that we're going to cover today is first, content, second, citations, and third, backlinks. So first up is content. So looking over here at your website, content can basically be anything here on the front page that is highlighted, including text, pictures, what the pictures are saved as, what's behind the pictures. That can all be considered content. So content is this stuff that the search engines are reading and basically getting an idea of what is this business? What services do they offer? What areas are they targeting? That's going to position you in the search rankings. So the goal is to have enough unique and authoritative content. And again, like I said, enough of it to be able to add in the keywords or key phrases that people are actually searching for in Google for someone to find the services that you offer. So looking at your website, it looks like you've got like 1 to 200 words of content here on your homepage. You typically need to have at least 1,500 words to be optimized with Google using the right keywords and potentially even more depending on the competition level in your area. If we run over here to one of the higher competitors in your area, we can see that they've got more than you. They still need to bump theirs up as well, but there's some other stuff that's helping boost them that you'll see here in just a moment. But again, very beatable with getting your content increased on your website. Now we're going to jump over here into one of my tools. This tool is called Ahrefs. It is just a tool. It's not 100% accurate. It's just one of those companies that buys data from Google. So it gives us a pretty good idea of what's working well for you and your competition. So initially, we can see here as an overview, we can see what kind of keywords is being found on your website and what kind of traffic you're driving. To give you a little bit better comparison, we're going to actually jump over into that top competitor here. We can see that they've got 189 keywords on their site and similarly what kind of traffic they're driving. We're going to actually dive into their keywords just a little bit so I can show you a little bit more what I'm talking about, especially with volume that is being searched for these. So pay attention to this position column right here and this volume column and then the keywords. So position is what you're positioned at on Google. Again, not 100% accurate, but because it fluctuates daily, hourly with Google. So but you can see here, they're ranked number 1 for Utah disaster restoration services, 3 for restoration cleanup. And again, sorry, I didn't point this out. This one's getting about 40 search volume per month. This one's getting about 70 search volume a month, 70 search volume a month. This one's getting 150 for water damage restoration, Utah. And again, they're sitting 3rd place. So you can see here, they're ranking for a lot of these keywords. Especially these location-specific ones, they're ranking on the first page of Google. That's really where we want to be. So that hopefully that kind of helps you give a little bit of an idea of what type of keywords you should be looking for. Now we're going to jump over here into Google. When I type in restoration companies Utah, you can see here the top things that pull open are the ads section. As you know, ads are just what people are paying to get to the top of Google. Some studies show that ads are only semi-effective. They can definitely become a money pit if ad campaigns are not ran effectively. We're not going to focus so much on that right now, though. We're going to actually go below the ads section and where we can see this area. So this is the Google Map Pack or the maps. So this area has a lot to do with that second important thing that we're going to talk about, which is citations. So on these results, we can see the business's name, address, phone number. And that's what's helping rank them here in this listing. So citations has a lot to do with this map listing area. And you might be asking yourself, so what exactly are citations? To kind of help represent this a little bit, I've got this diagram. So citations are submitted into directories such as Bing and Yelp and Hot Frog. It's just your name, address, and phone number directories being listed in as many places as possible so that people can find your business. So if you have citations from authoritative websites that are industry specific, that can even help increase your credibility even more to boost you up even further in the map pack. So really at the end of the day, citations just makes you more discoverable. Now, in order to rank high on the maps, you just need to make sure you're looking at your competition's listings. They've obviously got more citations than you, so we just need to go out and get at least what they have, but plus more so you can dominate them in that space. That pretty much wraps up citations. Now, the third thing that we're going to cover with you is backlinks, which is another really important aspect to Google. Has a lot to do with this organic listing section down here. So backlinks. This is the thing that gives your site authority. We call it link juice. You can see here again, we've searched for Restoration Companies Utah. You're not ranking here on number 1 or the first page of Google here. So obviously this is where you want to be, and in order to be here, you have to beat out your competition in every aspect. The easiest way to think about the link juice is simply think about it like a popularity contest back in high school. You want to have the coolest, most popular kids or sites in this situation to be pointing back to you and recommending your website. So we want the most high quality sites pointing back and linking to you to show that you are popular in Google's eyes. But even more to it than that, not all backlinks are created equal. Quality over quantity. It works a lot more effectively if you've got relevant sites pointing back to you. So say example, you've got an insurance company linking back to you. That would be much more effective than like an ice cream shop or Pizza Hut linking back to you. So you want to make sure it's relevant. So heading back over here again to our tools, you can see your site has 18 backlinks pointing back to you, whereas your competition here has 1,000 links pointing back to you. Again, this link juice is beatable with time. All right, so I know I've gone over a lot of information, but those are the 3 things that you're able to do today to start focusing on your online presence. Again, getting that front page up to at least 1,500 words with the right keywords and right phrases so people are actually able to find the services that you are offering. Citations, you want to have more than your competition by a landslide. Backlinks, you need to have more relevant sites pointing to you guys and showing that you have the authority. If you implement these strategies, you could be number 1 across Google or at least first page of Google. So go ahead, you can take this information I provided for you today, do it on your own. If you found this information valuable and want the most effective route to save you time and hassle, please respond to this email. I'd love to be able to dive deeper into your specific situation and see if I'm able to help your business thrive. Hopefully you found this information valuable, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you. Have a great one.